Good evening. A 37-year-old North Battleford man is facing charges of accessing, possessing and making child pornography available after a search warrant was issued on Friday. Edward Andy Kasokio's charges are in relation to Operation Snapshot 3, a nationwide investigation that wrapped up in May. Kasokio is set to appear in North Battleford Provincial Court on August 11th. Businesses in the Lakeland are worried about the changes the federal government made to the temporary foreign workers program. Although it was not cancelled, the changes that were announced could force businesses to close their doors for good. Fraser Snowden has more.
The changes were felt across Alberta, with new guidelines like an increase in fees to apply for a temporary foreign worker. Business owners like Roxanne Pashniak, who runs the Pita pit in Cold Lake and Bonnyville, are worried for what may come.
On a full-time basis, if I'm unable to hire and retain staff, I will need to be working in one, and one location will certainly close.
Another change that could put businesses like Pita Pit in jeopardy is a 10% cap on how many temporary foreign workers can be used. The owner says even though they are located in a high school, it's very difficult to motivate applications from students.
They'd rather stay away from the food service or service industry altogether. They're looking for more, retail positions or something that I think is more exciting than they find the food service.
Trevor Benoit with the Cold Lake Chamber of Commerce says these changes did not solve our problems here.
The decisions made about the temporary foreign worker program didn't really fit the need of the Cold Lake area. Cold Lake Chamber of Commerce feels that we do have a chronic labor shortage, and we need these types of programs to help with the service industry and a lot of these jobs that we just don't have the people for.
More than 300,000 temporary foreign workers are used in Canada. In Cold Lake, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.
Well, with the warmer weather comes construction season, and many highways are in need of some attention. This and more was discussed at City Hall this afternoon. Anika Nottveit was there and has the details.
Today at City Council, many summertime topics were on the agenda, one specifically with the street improvement program that is going to begin in July.
It's done as kind of a collaborative effort between Public Works and Planning and Engineering, and also the citizens who come forward and say, this is a problem area for us, or neighborhood groups that say this is something that needs attention. As well, cemetery rates were looked at, and Councillor M'Quid says it's time they were changed.
Before we were quite low, and this new rate structure will bring us more in line with cities our size. It is an increase, but compared to some other cities, we're still quite on the low end of the rates.
We'll have more details on these stories and more tomorrow on Newcap News. Stay tuned. Reporting from City Hall, Anika Nottveit.
Thank you, Anika. A local high school student embarked on the experience of a lifetime as she was chosen to be the lone Canadian delegate on an international trip to Antarctica.
I'm going to talk a little bit about Antarctica. What's Antarctica like, really?
Now, Desiree Naude went on the 3-week trip back in March and says she was one of 80 delegates representing 28 different countries.
I think that going on this trip definitely made me more aware of what's going on in Antarctica and the potentially disastrous events that could occur there because of our energy consumption.
The expedition wasn't a Rotary planned trip, but the group decided to sponsor Naude after she made a presentation to the club to be part of the delegation.
One of our mandates is to have youth getting experiences. We're known for international exchanges for students worldwide.
Now, for more information on the expedition, you can visit 2041.com.